The prequels did a lot of things wrong, but one of the things the prequels did right was the universe building and the setup for Star Wars The Clone Wars. Star Wars The Clone Wars ran for a whole 6 seasons, but after the acquisition of Star Wars and Lucasfilm to Disney, it was cancelled. A great majority of us love The Clone Wars, and the question I have today is, will Disney ever complete the unfinished episodes or finish the series? For those of you that haven't seen The Clone Wars, let me just explain why everyone loves it so much. Basically, The Clone Wars is set in between episodes 2 and 3, and basically fixes a lot of the things that the prequels did wrong. For example, Anakin and Obi-Wan have a real friendship, and it feels just like a normal friendship and that they actually care for each other. Anakin isn't just a whiny baby, he's actually a pretty good character, and all the characters are very, very fleshed out. The show explores a lot of different genres and different story types, while still maintaining that Star Wars-y feel. For example, there is one episode, little arc, where it's like the TV series Lost, and there are some Jedi that are on an island and they have to escape the island. Or there's another one where the Jedi have to break someone out of prison, like the show Prison Break. Or there's some totally different ones, like Obi-Wan going undercover as a bounty hunter to try and expose a plot to kill Palpatine. This show has a lot going for it, and if you haven't seen it, go watch it now. It's even on Netflix. Alright, it's so easy. Like, most people have Netflix. Go watch it on Netflix. Netflix, easy, just right on Netflix. Yeah, go watch it. But if you haven't seen it, I wouldn't really recommend watching this video. But I don't know why you would be watching this video about Clone Wars returning if you haven't seen Clone Wars, so you probably don't care about Clone Wars if you haven't seen it, but you will care about it once you watch it, because you're gonna go watch it now. So today we are going to be talking about Disney's likelihood of allowing Clone Wars to continue. It would definitely benefit them, I'm sure. It would kind of get the trust back from some of the fans who are still kind of upset that they bought it. I guess that's something that they might want. I don't know how much monetary value they get from it, since it is already on Netflix, but I think the big thing they'd get out of it is it would just be better for the Star Wars universe. Of course, I'm not sure exactly how much they actually care about that, but I think it would matter. If they did finish Clone Wars, I think it would bring the following up of Star Wars, especially if it was on Disney XD. We hear everyone these days saying that every generation has a part of Star Wars, and for me it was the Clone Wars. As a kid, I would have a little iPod Touch, and every Sunday I would wake up and I'd watch the new episode since it'd come out while I was asleep. And I'd love Clone Wars. Clone Wars was just my favourite thing. I loved it so much, and I think that if they were to bring it to Disney XD and, you know, finish it off, then I think it could also be a piece of another generation's part of Star Wars. The thing is, they already have 6 seasons. Yes, they'll be finishing it for the people who have already seen those 6 seasons, but those 6 seasons will still be there for the people that haven't seen it yet. It's just something that would help, and it would be really good of them to do it. It would make us diehards really happy to get, 1 or 2 more seasons of Clone Wars, and it would just open this new world for a lot of younger Star Wars fans, even though the show is a little bit darker. With Star Wars Rebels, they've kind of toned down everything. They've got the quippy dialogue, they've got the kind of the light-hearted spirit of it, which is fine, but Clone Wars did have something that could be enjoyed by both adults and kids. I was about 8 years old when I watched the Clone Wars, and I could handle it. I loved it. I really saw those stories, and it really inspired me, and it also did bring me into the Star Wars universe. As a kid, I wanted action and colour, and Clone Wars had that. The action was incredible, but it was also with some really good storytelling, and it really did strengthen my love of Star Wars. Honestly, without the Clone Wars, I might not be as big a fan as I am now. So if they want to grow their fan base, sure, Rebels is doing it for them now, but Clone Wars could also do it. So I think if Disney was to bring back Clone Wars, it would help them, and I think they should definitely give it a shot or at least give it a thought. I don't have the answers, and I really do hope it happens. We'll just have to wait and see. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you want to see Clone Wars return, leave a comment down below and like this video. Also subscribe for more content coming out weekly. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope you have a great day.